My man's talking on mute. You know what I'm saying? You give the man the keys and he can't even do it right.
Wow. Who put me on mute? Who does that? What is
You
it?
put
It's just like
yourself on mute.
Corey, it's like I had a pipe bomb and Vince cut the mics. That's exactly what happened. All right, no, listen. Jesus. What's going on, my fellow execs? How you doing? This is the villain. This is the backstage business, hosted by myself, Mr. Simmons, the Queen Stacy, and Corey. We're here on a beautiful Wednesday, halfway through the week. We got another half to go, but you got us locked in for the next hour plus, talking all things WWE, talking wrestling. Of course, I don't do this by myself. I got Mr. Ruka, aka Sirius, aka Aaron Simmons. What's going on, Mr. Ruka?
I am doing well. I love Instagram. Instagram is awesome. Soruka is the queen of all.
Dude, her workouts with Sheamus, oh my god,
Insane.
insanity. The queen herself is in the building. Miss Stacy, what's going on, Queen?
Workouts are okay, but they're not near as good as Xavier Woods. I'm just saying. Thank God for the New Day.
Too bad we don't see them.
I know, we need to see.
Doesn't matter if y'all see him.
I see him all the time.
We see him.
Oh my god!
Chats more often if you guys want to see him, but
exactly. That's funny. And we got LA Knight's biggest fan, aka Mr. Controversy, Corey, in the building. What's going on, Corey?
We ain't even 3 minutes in, and we off the rails already.
Exactly. I gotta mess with you. What's going on, fam? How you doing, brother?
Just another day. Like I said in the chat, I can't wait till this blow up in all y'all's faces.
Oh wow!
Don't say all y'all.
We're doing that.
Corey, don't say all y'all.
Oh my god!
Need it. I can't wait for him.
Up top. Boom, 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 boom.
Listen. I don't think he deserves a big push, but like you know, I just want to mess with you now.
I do. I think he needs to push. I think he needs to push. I think they need to do something with them. They need to boo get off the pot with LA Knight. Real talk.
I think that there are so many people injured, they don't have a whole lot of options.
That's another one.
They tried to give this guy a push, and can you honestly not say that it's been his own doing that he hasn't gotten past that quote unquote glass ceiling that they put ahead of people?
No. I think it's bad booking. There should have been no reason why last year at Money in the Bank, LA Knight didn't win the Money in the Bank in LA. It was set up for that.
Couldn't even be in the right spot.
I mean, yeah, I can't even argue against that.
That's what I mean. Like they set him up for him to have a nice little push, a little run. And what did he do with the ball? He fumbled at the 1 yard line. It's non-negotiable.
He also fumbled at Rumble last year. Remember?
Yeah,
we saw in the earlier, and I know we'll eventually talk about this at some point, but I think we know that kayfabe is now being invented by Unreal, and this is the second season in a row that they've shown where he fumbled something. So they want us to believe some kind of way about him or confirm what some people already believe. Because this is the second time he fumbled at Rumble last year because he was too busy trying to get his gimmick in. Yep. And then we saw on the second one that he had an issue too. So they are making sure we are well aware there's a reason why they're not giving him the bump that a lot of people expect him to.
He'll be in the wrong spot at the chamber too.
At the right time.
He'll fall into the pen.
This fool will be outside the chamber trying to do something.
The only way for him to get a push, Mr. Crybaby, is for Cody to get pushed down. King Crybaby. I'm talking.
You think Cody is? Hold on, back.
Wait. First of all, it's
there's no other.
Raheem, hello.
Raheem. Put some respect on his name.
My bad.
I said again today, Raheem. His wife confirmed.
He's been drafted. He's been drafted. Mr. Raheem, you expect Mr. Raheem to win the chamber?
I expect him to get this title before Mania.
You need him to get the title before Mania.
Yeah,
how is he going to get the title? He's going to be in the chamber.
I don't think he's going to be in the chamber. I think he's going to lose because of Drew on Friday.
Okay.
Him
it's
and Jacob are in the same triple threat. They both can't get in the chamber.
Right.
Drew is they're gonna force Drew to face Cody at Chamber.
Because Corey, they've got to get Cody there somehow.
Yep.
Win the chamber.
Right?
Cody will be. He's not getting in the chamber.
Yeah. They didn't
That's what I think.
In all of the headlining promos since last October for him not to be the other headliner. We already have Punk, Roman, so we know it's Cody and somebody. And
but
to Corey's point, it depends on how he goes in belt or not belt.
But as a headliner, though, like
yes, absolutely.
There's only two headliners.
Do you think?
They
Do you
did not
honestly
put him
think
out
after
in Unreal as QB1 and already divulge again the kayfabe being divulge that he knows everything, whether he needs to know or not. They're not going to put that out there for us. And him be now where he is being seen on Raw and SmackDown. He's having giant promos like he did. That was the #1 trending thing last week on WWE for the whole week. That was the #1 trending thing. They're not doing all that for him to not headline Mania.
Well, that wasn't.
They just have to decide whether he's going to be belt or beltless in Mania. But he will headline the other night.
I don't think he headlines it.
But guys, do you honestly think after Drew's promo on Friday night that they would take him out of the main event?
I don't think they would. I mean,
what was so good about Drew's promo?
I
don't think it was great, but a lot of people pop for it, Corey.
He cut a babyface promo. He's not a babyface.
Yeah,
he cut.
I mean, but Corey, Cody's not a heel.
They can completely flip places. They can completely flip places going into main.
I mean, we can rock Hogan all up in this.
But you know, this week
it's Black History Month, right? He need to be a heel.
For real.
The son of a preacher man. But really, with this week, the last week happened, and not take away from Raw this week. I'm talking about last week's Raw and last week's SmackDown. We got epic storytelling back into the fold, right?
Yeah.
And we got that with Punk and Roman. Like it or not, and I agree with you, it was a babyface promo that Drew cut. He threw some truth bombs in there to take skill digs at Punk and Roman, and we've been missing that. And I think that's one of the bigger, you could talk about creative, you could talk about booking, all that. The storytelling has been lacking in 2025. And I think we're getting off to a really good start heading into Mania with the storytelling that's being told. I mean, I'm still watching Roman on repeat. I'm watching everybody's reaction. I was waiting for Sirius to do a reaction. I'm waiting for anybody to give me a reaction. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just been epic. Go ahead, Corey.
But to that point, the storytelling's come back, and the common denominator is one man. So what do you do when that one man will not be seen until March? What do you do? Raw was terrible last night or Monday.
Indianapolis Raw, which is in 3
Monday. It's like March 2nd. Yeah.
It's March 2nd. Yeah. So he's not back until Indianapolis, which I'm really mad that he's missing Memphis Raw next week and he's coming to Indianapolis, which...
But wait, you really think Raw this past week
Raw was garbage.
Why?
It wasn't.
Why?
Okay.
It was boring. I had to rewatch. I had to go back and watch it today because I fell asleep. It was terrible.
Just because it's past your bedtime doesn't mean it was terrible.
Ask Stacey. Sleep. I don't really sleep that much.
Bro, you
sleep every Friday night. We know that you do.
Tighten up. You see every SmackDown.
That's what I'm saying. The stories is putting me to sleep.
I mean,
Tuesday through Thursday, I can't sleep worth a damn. Get to me to Friday, and I hit 8 o'clock, and I'm out.
I mean, serious. Come on, tell me.
Okay,
Raw wasn't terrible.
Raw was terrible.
I don't think it was terrible. I don't think it was terrible. Like the whole AJ
you love were gone from Monday night. So your personal investment into Monday were gone. We didn't have Roman. We didn't have Breaker. So your personal investment in Monday night, that's why you didn't enjoy it.
Well, no, every female segment on there, I enjoyed. I enjoyed Natty and Maxine, but somebody has to explain something to me. I love AJ Lee. What the hell is so intimidating about AJ? Why Natty run?
Because she's crazy. Because she's got a hint of crazy in her.
Well, every female segment that I can think of. Liv was good. Liv and Stephanie.
That's
That
got to be
was
the
annoying.
match.
That was
Okay,
annoying
but
to me.
Stephanie
Actually,
missed her.
Wait, was it annoying though?
it was annoying to me because of the whole Liv Morgan screaming and laughing in the mic and Don. What she say? What she say? Like that was annoying.
I thought what she said was funny. I texted you guys. I think I texted Sadie. I was like, I can't stand her laugh. It's just starting to drive me crazy. But
oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love that she laughs. I love that she laughs in their faces.
It's annoying. It's annoying. She's fine. Yeah, she's attractive. That's why we put up with it. She's attractive.
That's not why I love it.
No, that's not why I would put up with it.
I love it. I love it that she laughs in their faces. She's disrespectful. She acts like she's paying attention, and then she's supposed to look scared, and then she's like, whatever. I love that. I absolutely love it.
But I mean, other than that, what, Stacey? Tell me the show wasn't that bad. Tell me the Raw wasn't that bad.
I thought it was a pretty good show. I was going to say one of the matches that I actually liked, and y'all are probably going to be like, what? But I loved it for pure entertainment value.
Was the
Uso Alpha Academy match. And it was listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
I went to check on the snow if it was melting outside.
Okay, but y'all listen, it was a fun match. We knew that the Usos were going to win. We knew the Usos were going to win, but it was just fun. It reminded me of a house show match. It was just fun. It reminded me of
it's not a house show. It's Netflix.
I got more fingers for missed spots and bad wrestling than I care to watch that damn gone match. That was so bad, Stace.
We saw some missed spots the whole show, but I think we're setting the bar really high. These guys are trying to do stuff that these
are the Usos. It's spots like
it's not just them. It's just like that. Like
the Usos. We've had this conversation. When we talk about level of wrestling, I felt like they were pretty well matched in that match.
No, I think the Usos put them over. Or tried to put them over.
I tried to and fumbled the bag. I mean, they won.
But you really think those two would really be able to hang in a match? Go ahead, Corey. I see you burning. I see your ears. Like I see steam coming out.
I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing because Stacey loves to crap on the Usos' wrestling skills. As a tag team, as a tag team, they are to me the best tag team in WWE history. I don't care how y'all feel.
That's debatable, but they're up there. I'll give you that. They're up there.
Have you had a concussion? Did you not see the original TLC match? The greatest match of all time? The Hardys, the Dudleys, Edge, and Christian? We are talking about how much we love Javon Evans, but we are not going to talk about the Hardys? Those three changed the evolution and the trajectory and have their hands in so many things right now. All these amazing things that we see from ring work and rope work originated with them. You cannot, I can't get anything but a kick and a punch and a flip from the Usos.
I wouldn't say originated with them, is innovated with them. Can we be fair?
It did. It innovated with them. It brought it to mainstream WWE wrestling.
Okay, because I mean, there's a lot of combo tag team wrestlers. I mean, the Rockers. I mean, the Midnight Express.
Agreed.
The Orient Express. If you know, you know.
Agreed.
Like, you know. But like honestly,
agreed.
I don't want to double talk because we could talk about that all day. But really,
we could have 10 shows on that.
I think the previous Raw was so good.
Yeah.
Right.
And left you on such a high that. Anything below that felt like a downgrade, but you had, Javon Evans. Oh my God. Like
he scares you, man.
He's scary. He's scary good.
He's
scary good.
He is.
He's not gonna make it.
You had I thought the Rhea.
Corey, I'm worried the same way you are.
Yeah. I thought the Ivy Nile, Rhea, and Bird Lady.
That was the match of the night.
That was a really good match.
Really good match.
I really love Vicaria's work, Lyra's work. I really love what she's doing. And Ivy is an underrated. She's very underrated.
Yes.
She really is.
I really think she is. So that was a really good match. I thought the main event was actually pretty solid. We still got the mystery man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know who it is.
Well, see, my thinking on that has shifted because I thought honestly it could have been Logan Paul, but Logan Paul was in the ring.
Sure.
And then we thought about Grayson Waller. Possibly. I saw something today, and I'm gonna throw this out there. What if that's Jericho?
He's not.
I saw that a week or two ago.
He's too small. Jericho's fat now.
But I wouldn't hate if that. You could get anybody to do it and then have him pop in whenever you want. I mean,
No. You're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna tell me that skinny bastard was Jericho when Jericho shows up. When Jericho shows up wearing 250, you're not gonna tell me that.
Hey, but I'm gonna throw something else out there. I don't think it was the same two people.
I don't think so
that again.
A week ago, we saw a goatee. We saw that he had facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
This week, his face was completely covered, and when you saw around his mouth, there was not facial hair.
I think they pivoted because I really think the Braun Breaker injury has really changed their plans. And
absolutely.
I mean, I hope he gets well soon. If you know anything, I mean, I've literally just gone for MRIs in my back, and there's 3 levels of disc issues. There's bulging, which I have, and then it gets the herniated, which is the worst. So he's at the worst. I don't know if he'll be back for Mania, but I mean, it's all about. I've thought about this. I think I texted you, Sirius. He's reckless with his body. If you really think that Javon Evans is reckless with his body, so is Braun Breaker. Like with the spears that he does running down the ramp.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a different kind of reckless. And it's like, you got to do it in moderation. You got to do it not very often so that when you do it, it's impactful, but you got to protect yourself because
the thing is, I don't want to cut you off, but I want to get to the thing is what Braun Breaker is, that's his whole gimmick. That's his whole thing.
Yeah. That's his
thing.
You
feel me? Like, he wants to run a zillion miles an hour and spear you into oblivion. But when he's not doing that, what does he bring to a table? What does he bring to a match? What does he bring to a ring? His whole spear thing is
kind of like an Uso splash?
Well, hold on, though. What you just described, Sirius? What you just described is Javon Evans.
He's reckless.
I mean, he's high flying, do all the things. But again, 2 young superstars that we're talking about right now. One of them is confirmed injured. You know what I'm saying? And probably will not make Mania. We'll probably see him at, SummerSlam or something like that. And the other one, you think he's back for? I mean, I hope he does.
I was listening to a doctor on Busted Open, and he said it'll be real close, but the timeline could have him back a week before Mania, if everything goes perfect. But the other issue is what we really haven't been paying attention to. It was supposed to be him and Seth, and they're not 100% sure Seth's going to be ready.
That's right.
So they might scrap it all together.
They might have to they might just have to scrap the whole thing.
I mean, because they started to tease it, and I think this is a great opportunity for Bronson Reed, because Bronson Reed said, "This is my problem now," and out of all 3 in the division, Logan Paul can probably put on a really good match, but Bronson Reed has to be the one to step up and step into this role and hit it out of the park. Because I think I texted you guys too. He's the one that beat the Tribal Chief at Clash in Paris. He got the rub. What has he done since then?
They haven't done anything with it.
It's time to do something with it.
It's kind of hard to do something with it when you're in a faction with Seth Rollins and then they're trying to strap a rocket on the Braun Breaker. So he's playing third fiddle in his own faction. And so now
he's kind of become fourth fiddle because Logan stepped up further than Bronson, and they've really been showing Austin Theory a lot lately too. So he's really gone to the back.
Correct.
The Austin theory of it though, that's gonna break off. I still feel that's gonna break off with Seth.
I can see that. But for now we are trying to believe that Bronson Reed can step into this spotlight that has been left for him. And the last time we seen him do anything of relevancy, if you will, is when he was in a feud with Seth Rollins and took him out. So, is this even going to be believable?
Nope.
You got to keep them together now. You got to keep them together through Mania.
We were before that.
I just don't feel like Bronson's that guy. Bronson's not that guy.
I don't either. I don't think he's. I think of the group, they could build a more believable beef with Logan and somebody else.
Correct.
Because
Logan and LA Knight, maybe.
Logan so much TV time and promo time, and he's got his own podcast that he's been doing a ton with, and they've been putting him all over ESPN. So they're really putting him forward from a promo standpoint to have the limelight. That unfortunately, and I agree with you, I wish it would be Bronson Reed, but as usual, we did something great with him, and then we put him on the bench. So now we can't all of a sudden say. All of a sudden we say, oh, wait, now we're going to bring you back because Breaker's broken, but he might come back. So let's build you a storyline in hopes that in case we need you, we can put you in. But if not, we'll put Breaker in. There's so many variables right now, whether he comes back or not. And let's talk about this too. Great. And I love that, Corey, that he might be released to come back the week before. Is that really a great idea?
No, it's not.
Absolutely not. You hold him out.
This young,
but
he is
but
this
you're
young
20,
having
you're
hernia surgery.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to come back for Mania? He's just setting
don't
himself
do it.
up for a world of long-term hurt or a shorter career.
The problem is, I'm sorry, Bill. The problem is he's young.
Yeah.
He's not going to want to miss Mania. That's their Super Bowl.
Nope.
And TKO is all about dollars. So if he's clear, they're going to let him. They're going to let him.
Put him.
And that would be the biggest mistake they can make because you guys know, like
I agree.
Once you mess up your back one time, you're screwed.
It's forever.
It don't get better. It just deteriorates. That disc gets worse and worse. So holding him out or bringing him back, it doesn't matter. Like he's flipping a goddamn table.
That's what I'm saying. Like flipping the table.
Love of God.
Yeah.
That just means it was getting ready to go regardless. It would have been
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. To have it happen. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he did to do it. It was gonna. You're getting to that point, and that's why I'm saying he's reckless and he's got to be safer with himself because he can be a top guy in this business. I don't want him to end up like his dad did.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I mean?
Well,
or worse.
Look at far from the tree.
Look at E.
Yeah, well,
that's a never.
He was a
KO.
He was a freak accident.
That was a freak accident. But
he
don't want that to happen.
Yeah, he had nothing to do with E. Braun is on him.
So he's got to be safer. He's got to just some of the moves that he takes. I mean, like we all, kind of not laughed off, but dismissed that Frankensteiner that he missed on CM Punk.
Terrible.
Stuff like that. Like, it looks great. It's awesome. But pull it out once in a while. Pull it out at a PLE if you have to. Like, be safe with yourself. I just want him to have a good long career of being on top. But this kind of makes me feel like the vision is not going to break up anytime soon. They have to keep it together. We've seen Knight in Logan Paul before, but now it's going to be Knight and Logan Paul. It's going to be Bronson Reed versus the Authority, right? Adam Pearce. And then we'll see how this works. Maybe the vision doesn't get the limelight. I don't know.
Yeah.
So you think they're going to break off into Logan versus LA Knight?
I don't think so. I don't know where else they go.
Yeah.
Where would you think they go?
I mean, first of all, it doesn't matter because wherever LA Knight is the mid card anyway, and Logan Paul's above that. So I just wanted to get that dig in there. I ain't got nothing.
Oh God. I gotta can we get him a LA Knight shirt? Corey, send me your address.
I got
a hat. We can see the hat better, but
I'm gonna get you the black.
They almost have to make this happen, even if it's a middle night one match. Because they've been promoting Logan for so much, and now that we have issues with Breaker being hurt, we don't have that spot, right?
Well, hold on. Sirius been telling me all day that LA Knight gonna win the chamber.
He won in the chamber.
So really, LA Knight's going to the main event of night one of WrestleMania. If you let Sirius tell it.
No, you said it that he was winning the chamber and that.
No, I said I hope. I said I hope he wins the chamber. So to just blow up in y'all's face, because you telling me that you honestly believe that Raheem gonna sit on the sideline while LA Knight fights in the main event. I'm sorry, that's a snooze fest. Nobody in Vegas wants to see that crap.
Oh God.
The tickets already ain't selling.
I mean, somebody from SmackDown has to win that match. It's not going to be somebody from Raw unless they push them back over to SmackDown. I don't see how this. I don't know. I don't see LA Knight winning it. I really don't.
It's either going to be Randy. It's either be Randy or Randy or.
If they really smart, and I know this is fast tracking it, but you get the belt back on Cody, and you let Oba win, the chamber.
That would be great, but I mean,
the match. The match is going to cook. We've already seen it,
but we're missing that variable of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, because we know he's coming into play at some point somewhere. Yeah, because they didn't have him in all the promos, and they haven't built him up to not do anything with him at Mania.
I still think it's Gunther.
He fills seats.
No, I don't think it's. I think Gunther's SummerSlam. I really hope it's Oba Brock at
Mania. I need that.
Mania.
I think it's too soon for that.
But we don't have time because this is it for Brock. He's done after this year, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So when are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And the thing is, Corey, like we're losing stars. Like Seth may not make it back. Braun may not make it back. They were probably air picked for some type of storyline. So you got to give us the two.
You don't need a storyline for these two series.
So what do you do? So what do you do with Gunther, who we've built up as a monster? If you take Brock away, what do you do with him? He's not going to be in the title match.
No, he's not.
Oba does not need a Mania match.
Randy, you feed him Randy.
Man, stop.
You either
Gunther Randy.
No. You feed him
or Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, and he ends his career at Mania.
I'll be so mad.
No,
they don't let Dom retire him.
That's
I will
dumb.
flip a table.
Again, we want that, but the thing is, Dom and Finn Mania.
That's Mania.
Yes.
That's Mania.
That's Mania.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
But
you cannot have Gunther retire all these legends, dominate.
That's what his gimmick is.
What I'm saying is y'all can't have that, and then you feed him Rey Mysterio on the Super Bowl. No,
sure.
That's what his gimmick is, bro.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio's a Hall of
Rey's
Famer,
not,
bro.
man. Ray ain't big enough for this spot no more, man.
It doesn't matter. It's a name. It's a name.
No,
the spot ain't that
it don't
big,
matter
though.
to y'all. It don't matter to y'all. If I'm in the back and I'm Gunther, you will not give me freaking Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
Right.
I will not do it.
Right. Agreed.
Why? Put some respect on his name, dude.
Well, okay,
It is
let me see if I can
2026.
help, Corey. It's not that he's being disrespectful. The reality is you cannot have Rey Mysterio's final match being the Hall of Famer that he is as a smash mouth with Gunther. It's disrespectful.
Why are we
AJ Styles
retiring? But he wanted that. Why are we retiring Rey Mysterio?
So who you say Rey Mysterio doesn't want that?
Ray ain't say you wouldn't. So you taking old Yellow out to the back right now.
For
He
real.
ain't asked for that.
Yeah, dude, it's time.
For
It's
real.
time. He's over 50 years old. When you're gonna feed him R-Truth? Who do you want to give him?
You giving Gunther the dream match he has asked you for years. You're
At
giving him Brock.
SummerSlam.
He don't want it at SummerSlam. He don't want it at SummerSlam.
He said that's when he's retiring. He said he's retiring at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So why
That's
not give
probably-
why not give the legend retirer the match at when he's retiring?
Because we have to get that gimmick. We have to get that gimmick off him because it's going
That's
to
what
get
he
old
wants.
fast.
That's what you
That's what he
want. That's
wants.
not the reality
No,
right now.
I want Oba at Mania, not at Mania. I want Oba at SummerSlam. Oba at Mania is too fast.
It
No,
doesn't
it's
matter.
not.
You fast-track
You
that.
just said to put Oba in the title match. What are we
I'm talking about for Brock. What has he done to make Brock say, I want to be in the ring with this kid right now? Y'all acting like Brock don't, y'all acting like
He had
Brock
the
don't have a
most
say.
eliminations at Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
he's running through the roster right now, just like Brock did when he came up. You can make a storyline. You don't need a storyline. Oba,
it takes one
Brock.
promo for that.
So you're gonna take him to Mania and you're gonna let Brock beat him already? Because Brock's not losing to Oba in his first big match. It's not
Brock
happening.
needs to do the business. We don't need to see Brock win. We've seen that for years. We don't need to see him win. What do we need to see Brock win for?
The reality is, if we put the pieces of the puzzle together, and I understand both sides of it, but the reality is, he's already said he's probably retiring at SummerSlam. Mm-hmm. And whether we like it or not, the career ender has been the official trademark now. WWE put the money on it, and they've trademarked it for Gunther. So that's what they're going to do with him this year. He's going to be the retirement killer, right? He's going to career end all these people. I think Mysterio is the wrong play, but it could possibly happen. But the reason why they're not going to give Oba to Brock at SummerSlam, because he's not going to be the last match. And I think they already understand that Oba and Brock is what we want to see. So even though we feel like it's early, if they know it's going to fill seats, they're going to put that at Mania, because if for nothing else, we're probably not having Braun Breaker. We're probably not having Seth Rollins. We have a whole list of people right now that we're probably not going to see. So they're running out of major seat filling options. Yeah. And there's one thing that we're talking about now that even if we think the timing is off, that will sell seats, is Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi. So right now it's purely a business move for them to have to do it, because all the things they've been building up to now, most of them have fallen apart because of injury. So they have to.
Remember, guys, we said it. You guys said it too. Last year's WrestleMania was subpar. They're going back to Vegas. They need to hit this out of the park.
Yeah,
they got a mulligan. They're doing a do-over.
That's why Brock is here.
Okay, so you're telling me Oba versus Brock, the only opportunity for that is Mania, right?
It's not the only
opportunity, but it's a Mania level match.
It's not going to happen in Mania. I guarantee you, it's not.
But can you agree? Can we at least agree that it's a Mania level?
Yes,
match?
It is a Mania level match. I agree with that. It's not going to happen in Mania. It's not going to happen.
We'll see.
It's a disservice to Oba if it becomes a backlash match.
So all right,
or a WrestlePalooza match.
Let's put this the other way then. Okay, Oba has to be at Mania, right, Corey?
Correct.
Yep.
Serious, Stacy?
Yeah.
Who do you feed him? Who do you give him?
It's the same.
Make the match, Corey.
It's the same problem you're running into with Gunther. Who are you gonna feed him if you give Oba to Brock?
That's what I'm saying. So why not give him Brock? Brock doesn't need the rub. Oba needs the rub. Who on the roster outside of Brock really makes sense for him to face?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Bronson Reed for Mania.
That doesn't move.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You just threw out somebody like Rey Mysterio for Gunther at Mania. It is more disrespectful for you to give Gunther Rey Mysterio than it is to give Oba Rey Mysterio, because
I'm just trying to give Gunther a legend that he can retire, because that's his gimmick. Not that I want it to happen. I'm running out of names because he's not going to retire.
That's why that gimmick has to go. That gimmick has to go.
But the gimmick is here to stay.
But they're not ready to. But every match don't have to be a retirement match. These dudes aren't ready to retire.
We talked about that last week. We talked about that last week, my guy. But at the end of the day, that is what Gunther's 2026 thing is. If you want to retire that, cool. 2027, he puts that on the shelf. But for all of 2006, he's taking out all the senior citizens and putting them out the pasture. And that's what he's doing.
Gunther is a guy that, for the most part, has walked around with some type of championship. He doesn't rarely walk around without a championship. You have to if you're not going to give him the championship this year, if you're going to give it to Roman, or you're going to let Punk hold it, you got to do something big with this guy.
Yeah. And that's why they're doing it, because you're right. They don't want him to be in any
mid-card. He's not a mid-card.
Lives. They don't want him to be in any title lines. They don't. So if they're not going to do that, they're going to use him somewhere else.
All right,
which is why it was odd that they put him back in the Rumble at 30. That's why I thought that was odd.
Yeah,
I thought that was a mistake.
Yeah,
it was a mistake.
I think it was a mistake.
But again, they're running out of options.
This is gonna turn into Goldberg real fast, because everybody don't want to retire.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. Well, I think that, but the reality is there are a lot that are.
Yeah, that's. I think that's what
want to have happen is they don't want any more retirement tours. I think the next retirement tour we'll see is Randy Orton. But before that, we're not going to get any tours. We're just going to get matches where it's lay my career on the line and I'm going to lose. It's going to become predictable because it already is.
Nobody deserves a tour. As simple as that. Yeah. John Cena earned the right to call his shot. When you get to the point of it, Randy deserves to call his shot in the back. They can know. We don't. We shouldn't know that he's on. Like AJ. I feel like AJ was on his retirement tour, and I feel like they knew that he was giving us bangers for the past half. Yeah, he was on. He knew he was on his retirement tour.
Yes.
I feel like to say that nobody deserves a retirement tour is kind of true, but kind of false in the sense that because you did it for John, nobody's on his level. So now nobody gets to do a retirement tour because nobody's John. Like Randy deserves it. I think you can make that argument, but John doing it, nobody's above John. Only one person arguably could be above John, maybe two. Stone Cold.
But I think the reality is I think the vernacular has to change. I don't think it's whether or not someone deserves a retirement tour. I think what they learned last year is we shouldn't know.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
that's the difference. Is that they should not announce anybody's retirement tour because then 100% of it's predictable. So yes, I think that Randy does deserve a retirement tour. They just don't need to tell us ahead of time that's what it is. And that's what they learned from Cena's retirement tour last year is, we probably shouldn't tell the fans that it's actually a retirement tour. Because here's the thing that they did do. They sold a crap load of merch.
That's why they did it.
And they did it, yeah. They did amazing, but they'll never do that again.
But that's why they did it because
in merch they lost in story.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying that's a
fair trade-off, though. That's a fair trade-off.
He put butts in seats. He raised ticket prices, and he sold merch in every city. They had specialized merch for every city that he went to. That was by design.
Yes.
It was
Brian Jr. got every single piece of the Washington D.C. last match retirement,
and that's exactly why they did a retirement tour. That's exactly why they did it.
But you can do that city style merch for every wrestler that's going out. You just ain't got to tell us that's what it's for.
Yeah,
like John Cena used to show up in every town with a jersey from that town. You can do stuff like that without us knowing.
Yep.
Because if you're from DC and you walk in to the Verizon Center and you see a Roman Reigns shirt and it's DC themed, you're gonna buy it.
Yeah, of course.
Well, if it's last year and a half for Jey Uso, he had Yeet in your city shirts, and each city had their own tour shirts. It was
but I bet those sell out like John did because that
no, John, I mean John's the man. John's the man.
It's levels to this.
It's not even because John's the man. It's just because it was John, and last time.
I will argue with that because in 2024, Jey Uso for the entire year was the number one selling merch guy.
No, but I'm saying when John came to DC and those colors he rocked it, you knew that was the last time John was going to be in DC wearing that, so that's why you bought it. So. No, it's totally fair, but I wanted to tap on something really quick. We have to salute our president in chief, Chelsea Green. How did she finish that match with a broken?
It's not where I thought this was going. I was getting ready to log off.
No, we don't salute that one. We don't salute Agent Orange. I mean, I'm talking about Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green.
I'm so mad for her.
I'm happy for her. Because now the outpour is going to come even more. The outcry is coming. It's building. It's been building. Fire Haze is not just something I'm putting out. It's starting to make its rounds.
Yep.
And Pritchard too. I don't want people to lose their job because that's just not how I roll. But something's got to change backstage. And this you guys got to understand, you had this locker room when Miz came up of this old school locker mentality of treating people like crap, holding people down, not working together. The women's division is so much stronger because everybody pulls each other together and tries to work together. But there's still this remnant of the old school way of doing business that Pritchard and Michael Hayes represent. There's no reason why there should be any type of ceiling on Chelsea Green. And we said it last week. I really feel like this is a work in the sense that
I was about to say, did he freeze?
Yeah, he froze.
Well, look,
He froze.
let me push back on that while he's frozen.
Yep.
It could be a work, and I'm hoping it's a work because we saw in Unreal, and we all know that when it comes to that writer's room, Hunter's got the last say. If Hunter's got the last say, and this is how they feel, and he's allowing it, then it's showing us this is how he feels too.
Yeah.
So I hope it is a work. It's got to be a work because there's no way you can look at this woman, listen to the crowd, and really believe that, oh, she's just here to get other people over. Hell no.
I mean, I will say this. I believe that this is legit. Like, I seen the foot as a hooper.
No.
The injury
is real. I'm talking about how Hayes and Pritchard are talking.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
that part I feel is a work. I think
I hope that's a work. Because
that's why I
if
feel
it's
like
not
the
a work,
injury came ill-timed.
Here's why I'm going to push back. Chelsea's bump now, her pop when she comes out has been that same pop for over a year.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well into 2024. She's huge, and she was even then. But y'all, let's be real. She was getting the same giant pop when she was doing trash can matches with Michin.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reality is they've not given her any bigger. They're like, great, Michin, B-Fab. Okay, let's do Zelina Vega. Okay, great. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, let's bring this girl up, Julia. Okay, well, that sucked. Let's put you back on Zelina for a minute. Okay, well, that's still terrible. Let's put you back on Julia.
Mm-hmm.
The reality is, you guys, I get that we think that it could be a work.
No, I'm hoping it's a work. I don't think it is. I hope it is.
I don't think it's a work. And the reason why I would say that is because, great, they gave her a match this week and she got hurt. She was the one looking at the lights. Because
she's always looking at the lights, though.
She's always, because they didn't want for Lash Legend to lose and to take the pin because she's the new up-and-comer.
Right.
You know who she is?
Chelsea's stuck in the middle.
You know who Chelsea is?
She's stuck in the middle.
I think she is for now. I think she is for now.
But do you know who she's become? And it took somebody like Cody saying, hell no, we're not doing this. We're doing it this way. She is Drew McIntyre. She has got herself over.
She is.
She's done it her way. And it's going to take for one of the top female stars to say, no, put the strap on her, even if it's for a month.
No more.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No,
because that's what Cody had to do for Drew. And Drew should have won the damn strap a year ago.
Yep.
But I really think Chelsea's trajectory is similar to Naomi in the fact that I don't think they had plans for Naomi. And she said, you know what? I'm going to make you make me a champion because I'm getting that reaction. I really feel go ahead.
She had to leave.
And this is why I'll say no, that's not the case. Because the difference between Naomi and Chelsea is Naomi said, I'm not doing this anymore. I came back for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I deserve this. I own this, and we're going to do this. And Chelsea has already said, and she's made it known in interview after interview after interview, she is the yes man. You need me to take this pin?
That's where she needs to stop.
You need me to get in a trash can? I'm going to do it. You need me to fly to Dubai and then be in New York and then be in Canada 3 days in a row? I'm going to do it. So that's why I would say no. The reason why I think this is for real is because this is who Michael Hayes is. And we know he's a top guy. And you just said it. As long as these old dudes that think the old way, they have their favorites and everybody else caters to them. And there's no better woman that caters to their people than Chelsea.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think it's a work, because she's not going to say, I'm tired of looking at the lights.
Yeah.
She's not going to say, because she even said that. She said, I will go in and lose every single time because that means I'm getting a match.
When she changes that mentality, she's going to be something to be reckoned with, because she's happy to be there and she's willing to be a company person and do whatever it takes. She needs to get out of that. And she needs to say, no, I deserve this.
I don't foresee that being the route that she takes. And the thing is, I mean, yes, she needs to, but to your point, like, we all sitting here want Chelsea Green elevated into the Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch status to the top of the women's division. In order to get there, you have to crack a couple eggs on some people's foreheads, not have the eggs cracked on you. Right. And so, unfortunately, when we're talking about putting the strap on her for a month, like, if she got to a program with, she's on SmackDown, if she got no program with Jade Cargill, is that even believable?
Yeah. Well, here's why it won't happen with
the way
Jade.
she's being booked now, no.
It won't happen with Jade, because no matter what they would do if they put Jade and Chelsea together, Chelsea's going to always look better. Even if Chelsea's selling Jade, Chelsea will always look better. And that's why we'll never see that. Now, I could see them do a Chelsea Tiffany, but again,
I can absolutely see that.
She's that good that she puts them over, but in the process, she looks amazing. And that's why I think they've never even put her in those positions, because that's what happened on Friday night. Chelsea looked amazing. Here we let Tiffany take the pin. She's the winner, but if you look at that match consistently, every great thing involved Chelsea with one of the two of them.
One thing we got to come to grips with, because we love her and we want this for her. Chelsea's in this business to make money.
Absolutely.
She don't. That's why she's happy to just be the yes man, because right now she's stacking her bread. The minute she changes,
because where she came from. You know,
exactly.
She had to
the minute that changes is when she feels like she's made enough money, and she'll finally say, "I'm done with this BS." And Chelsea, she comes across to me as somebody that's never going to feel that way, because she just built her dream home. We all saw it.
She's too nice. She's too good. She's
not her husband. She's not this big wrestling historian that loves wrestling so much. No. That's her job. I'm here to make my money, and then I'm gonna go home.
I don't feel it's like that. Like, she feels like it's a job, but I really feel like she feels she's blessed to be here and blessed to be in this position, because she was in WWE, she got fired, and she fought her way back. But what I'm saying is, dude, is Michael Hayes wrong? And to an extent, no, because she does make people look better. She does elevate people. She's not a freaking mechanic. She's not that type of person, because when you strip it down, she gets as big a pop as any other female. She gets a bigger pop than Tiffany Stratton. She does. And I know Triple H. I know he's not that ignorant. I know he's not that ignorant.
That's where you'd be wrong, my friend.
That's where you'd be wrong.
That's where you'd be wrong.
Because he's not stupid. He knows what the crowd wants. No, he's not that stupid.
This is where I'm going to put the challenge in. It's about the money. And if they pay more for Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair than they do for Chelsea, they are not going to let Chelsea elevate, because they have to get their money's worth. And that's why Chelsea took the pin on Friday night, because they've got more money invested in Tiffany, so they need Tiffany to pop. Because here's what I'm saying to that. Yes, she makes everybody look good, but here's the problem. Our top women on SmackDown are less wrestlers than Chelsea Green. They are not as good. They are not as good at promos. They are not as good at wrestling. They are not as good as being anything. And yet she's the one looking at the lights. So that tells me all I need to know about Triple H and TKO. They don't care about how good you are or how good you are to pop. Because, yes, they want us to scream and cheer for Chelsea, and they want us to do podcasts about her, and they want us to be all about her social media, because they're going, great. I got her so cheap. I got her working and doing all these mid cards and low card things and flying all over the world, doing all these things, smiling. And it's like, Chelsea. But I still got to put my bread into Tiffany because I got to get my money's worth. There has to be an ROI. And that's the difference, is they're not going to elevate Chelsea because they've spent too much money on Jade and Tiffany and Charlotte and Alexa and all of the other top ones. And that's why she's going to continue to look at the lights. That's the way this works, y'all.
I feel like it's going to be hard to get her to main event Mania right now. The way they booked her and the way they positioned her.
But
I guarantee you, I will put money on the fact that she will win the Money in the Bank this year. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
That depends on
because this injury is not a work; it's real. But when she
talk
comes
offline.
back,
I don't think she will.
No, we could talk right now because when she comes back, she's gonna get such a monster pop. She's gonna ride a wave. Yep. I guarantee you, she wins the Money in the Bank, and I guarantee you, she's a champion this year.
I love Chelsea. I would love nothing better for Chelsea to win Money in the Bank, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Becky Lynch is winning Money in the Bank.
Yep. Because again, it's about ROI. And they're going to get as much as they can out of their top ladies, which again is why we have most of the top ladies in tags, because they make more money by having their top 6 people on the screen at the same time. Because they've got to get their money's worth.
Why would I give Becky the Money in the Bank?
Because she's gonna lose the IC title. AJ's taking that. Yep. Becky we've all talked about it. Becky was the MVP last year. Becky needs to be in the championship scene.
And that's how.
But she hasn't been in the championship scene, and she's been the MVP.
Did her husband need Money in the Bank? Hell no, but he elevated it, didn't he?
He elevated it.
I feel like he needed after WrestleMania. He needed that.
Yeah, but we've got Roman in line for a belt that's less than the belt that he carried the longest.
Hold on now. That belt's not less than no more. They've already
not anymore. But again, we can't. Again, we've already seen that this philosophy is changing, right? Roman's now he's about to make the belt the number 1 belt on Raw. That used to be the SmackDown belt.
Yep.
They're flipping everything around this year. But again, I would agree. I think we're going to see Becky or AJ Lee hit Money in the Bank well before we'd see Chelsea. Because here's the thing.
I would love to see Chelsea though.
Chelsea may not be back till June or July. And we've got Money in the Bank in August.
Matt already said she's rehabbing. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a broken ankle. She's rehabbing, but
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
6 to 8 weeks recovery.
That's what I mean.
Hold on.
She'll be back. She could possibly be back before Mania.
When's the last time Chelsea had a break and was home for an extended period of time? It's been a while, right?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Chelsea will be knocked up in 2026.
Yeah, because she has said recently, because she said that in Unreal, that she said, when do you find the time to do that? The time right now.
Chelsea will be knocked up before Monday.
That would be Netflix and chill.
That would be diabolical, and that would be the worst thing to happen for her. It would be a blessing for her, and if she did have a child, that'd be great. But right now, like, the outcry is out there. You gotta strike it while it's hot. And like,
we thought the same thing about Naomi.
I've never heard you guys are more wrong about Money in the Bank or anything than this one.
Becky Trump will win Money in the Bank.
But I don't think Becky needs a Money in the Bank to be in the title scene and get the belt. I think she can get that at any point.
She does not need it, but she elevates.
You got to think about the timeline between Mania and Money in the Bank, though. You know what I'm saying? So she runs around with the Money in the Bank briefcase and reestablishes herself in the main event picture. She's had the IC stuff to deal with since last Mania. So after this,
and she's done a phenomenal job with it.
She's done awesome. She's done awesome. But you now have to put Becky back in the main event picture, and what better way to do that than to have her win the Money in the Bank and then run around messing around with whomever wins.
There's a lot of women.
Liv Morgan or whatever.
In the event picture.
Exactly.
Whoever wins it, and I know it's not going to happen because everybody wants to be on Monday, needs to get their ass to SmackDown and elevate that side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, We need to shuffle the deck a little bit there.
We have to consider the fact that Money in the Bank this year is Labor Day weekend. So it's so much later in the year, and it's after SummerSlam this year. Because SummerSlam's August 1st, and Money in the Bank is, and I just looked it up, is Sunday, September the 6th. So we're going through our mid-year report card before we're doing Money in the Bank this year. And that's
we're gonna wait that long to put the belt on Becky?
We've guessed because we'll put it on AJ.
No, AJ's running around with the belt. I don't think she wins in Chicago, but I think she wins it at Mania.
Yeah, she's getting it at Mania.
She's gonna get the belt, and then it's the chase, because that's why we just saw Becky crash out on Monday.
Yeah.
Because it adds to this. AJ gets it, and then we get. I mean, we've had an amazing Becky heel turn anyway, right? Like, she's doing amazing promos. Imagine what happens when we get diabolical, crashed out Becky through SummerSlam.
But we don't have a lot of time with Becky. This is her last contract.
Agreed. But again,
we don't know how long that contract is, though.
We don't, but we know it's the last one.
It's the last one. But you got to think about this, too. We don't have a lot of time with Punk and AJ either. Correct. And that's why I think this is the year of AJ Becky. To Corey's point, I agree. I think this is the year for Becky and AJ, because also, and we're going to circle back, Naomi doesn't come back till 2027. What? So they are. Mm-hmm. She's going to be out.
The baby's due in April. She has to rehab and recover and everything. Yeah, she ain't gonna be back until Rumble.
Alexa Bliss was out 2 years.
Jay need to proceed with caution. This is ridiculous. Now he done messed up everything.
At the earliest, we're getting Naomi at Rumble 2027.
That's diabolical.
And Naomi was carrying Raw. So you bring Becky in, and Becky and AJ fill a spot on Raw.
We just get Naomi running around on the briefcase, driving around. She don't have to wrestle; just drive around on the briefcase.
Hey, look, let me say two things real quick. First of all, we've talking about all these women, and we're not talking about the biggest star of the division, which is Rhea. She's gonna get back in that title picture. Second of all, we're 57 minutes and 52 seconds in, and y'all have proved my point. Monday Night Raw was garbage because we ain't talking about it. We talk about everything but Monday Night Raw.
We talking about it.
We talking about everything but Raw. We didn't win. We didn't retire Rey Mysterio. We didn't we didn't put Becky and Money in the Bank. We didn't put Oba versus Brock at Mania, and we ain't seen Brock since Rumble. We done everything except for talk about that garbage show that we just saw 2 nights ago. Now,
we can talk about Rio. Let's talk about Rio.
Last week, when we came over here Wednesday, we spent the whole hour and a half talking about our tribal chief. You know why? Because Raw was with it last week.
Okay, so just to give you guys a heads up, we've got Brock is scheduled to be in Raw in Atlanta on February 23rd. So he's coming back the Monday before we get Roman.
So he's coming back to get in the Elimination Chamber. That's what he's
doing. He's going to put himself into EC.
Yeah.
Because that's the Monday before Elimination Chamber.
Do we? No. I just want to do this before we head on out of here. Do we get Bianca back?
No.
For EC.
They're saying that I've read some reports that she has mentioned that they're going to have her come back in some capacity at WrestleMania. But I think, I was going to say this earlier, but I forgot. If they bring Breaker back, it should be for an appearance. It should be a walk out on the stage, give a mean look.
Can't do that.
Whatever. But they won't. But they might have to, or they just make him not come back. But I don't think we get Bianca back in full capacity. Because if we don't see her for Elimination Chamber, what are we doing with her? Is she going to do a run-in?
Did she lose the finger?
All she's doing right now is snapping into Slim Jims. Like I need more from her than that.
But the reality is, I mean, if she's
and
that
Montez Ford put on weight, by the way. Y'all see that?
I did see that. I thought that was the artist formerly known as Montez Ford.
That brother's been eating.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what she said.
That's because his wife been home.
Exactly. Wife been home. We've been eating.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think she might be done, man. Like, something
Yeah.
seriously went wrong.
Yeah.
She could just be enjoying the time off and not wanting to do this no more.
Right.
I mean, no, you don't really get vacations in this business like that. So.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
She could be just out there living her life and like, you know what? I've made enough money. I don't need this no more.
Right.
Because she wasn't a wrestler. Mark Henry found her.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's not somebody that grew up loving this business. So if you give her this much time away from it, she might have healed up and been like, you know what?
I don't want to do it.
I've made enough. I don't want to do it no more.
Well, and let's also talk about the fact that WWE's not giving her husband any love.
Facts.
So why, maybe she's like,
I'm gonna break my back for y'all, and y'all got this man sitting over here with all this talent on the shelf, and he loves this business.
Yep. When you demoted him back to NXT and dark matches.
I mean, well, I don't think he's in the right shape to be in any kind of matches.
Well, he ain't now.
You know what I mean? So
now.
I don't know what he been doing.
He didn't got fat. I ain't seen him.
He got a little pudge on him. He got a little.
I'll pull it here in a minute.
For the best of us.
Well, I mean, Jericho got pudged too, and y'all done put him in the black man.
Yeah, but Jericho's like 80 years old, man. That's what's supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen. But I don't know. I hope we see Bianca. I'm really holding out hope.
So I was too, but I've lost it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got part of the chamber, sewn up. We got on the women's side, we got Tiffany Stratton, we got Rhea Ripley. We got 4 spots left on that side. We got Randy, and we got the LA Knight. So we still got 4 spots on each. So we're gonna get a couple more qualifying matches. Radio Raheem should be probably qualifying. That there's the triple threat is him.
It's him, Jacob, and somebody else.
Him, Fatu, and
it don't even matter. The third man don't matter.
So no,
Drew's definitely costing him, and it's good. Jacob will probably get in. You can't because you need one of them in there. It makes no sense for Jacob to come back and then not make the chamber. Cody's getting that title back at chamber.
Yeah, I really feel like it's going to be Drew screwing Cody, and then Drew getting gifted a match at Chamber, which will make 5 matches, right? So now you have Punk Finn.
That match makes no sense.
He owed on one.
But it makes no sense. It makes no sense because we know
I told you. I told you.
I know it's the worst transition match.
When you look. Stacey has preached this for months. They can't give us long-term storytelling because people keep getting hurt. The king of injuries is Punk. Bubble wrap this man until April.
For real.
I feel like him bouncing out of the ring will get hurt. So
when he flipped over there, I was like, come on, Punk.
I was like,
man, chill.
I mean, just so you guys know, by the way, next week's Memphis Raw, the men's qualifying match is Gunther, Dominic Mysterio, and Javon Evans. And for women, it's Asuka, Bailey, and Natty.
So Asuka and Gunther are moving on?
Yep.
I think they give it to Bailey.
Bailey Cakes?
They've been treating Bailey. They've been treating Bailey like Chelsea Green for the past 2 years.
They've been treating worse than at least Chelsea got belts to go where they.
That's true.
Bailey ain't got nothing. She's a motherless child right now. Like
they treating that girl like she ain't a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Corey, check this out.
You're right. They're doing the same thing with her because she's also a whatever you needed me do. I mean, you guys think about it. Look at all the things that we saw. Ooh.
Oh, Montez didn't got fat.
Yeah, he done ate a few. He didn't ate a few.
Lee. Bianca, you messing careers up now. She cooking too good. She cooking way too good.
Wow.
Too many. Can I get to the yams?
Yeah. He about to start. He about to have to start wrestling in a shirt. This is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I got one of the tank tops that are like control top.
You name it. It's like push the table away. Lord have mercy. But, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I thought NXT was pretty solid too. I'm happy Joe Hendry won the belt. It was a really good 7-person ladder match. I like what they're doing. I'm really interested to see what they do with Ricky Saints and Joe Hendry. So Ruka, I think she's the number one contender now. So Miss Ruka, I mean, she's she's amazing. I think her and JC will cook. There's some good stuff. I think we're in a good place with WD despite the injuries. Just don't fumble the bag, right? To Corey's point, don't fumble the bag.
You're in a good point. You're in a good spot right now because you got there's only one match for Mania that's been announced, and everybody
pretty much
is hyped. And I'm so scared this idiot's gonna hurt himself.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, we got to tell Finn, protect him at all costs.
They've got to spend some time building these mid matches. We got 5 matches a night or 6 matches a night. We need to spend the next 6 weeks building 4 matches a night. I mean,
I'm about to say, you sure we get 5 or 6?
It's Mania, but they've got us. They should be spending time building those for us. To Corey's point, to protect Roman Punk.
Yep.
I mean, instead of doing this whole thing, we could have done that at Backlash in June, right? They could have instead done something with Finn and Dom to build that into Mania. Or, they could have done any other thing than doing Finn and Punk right now. They should have, to Corey's point, put him on a back burner, let him cut a couple great promos between now and Mania, and spend some time with all the other matches that we need to fill that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they're not going to do that because their ROI says.
That's all I heard.
All I heard was Ruka and JCJ. I'm sorry. I'm listening to you. I'm sorry.
Disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
No, you're right. But I think
she's awesome.
He said, yeah, you're right. He ain't hear a damn thing she said.
No, right. That's what I said to my wife.
No, I know what I said.
Nah, I say to my wife all the time. No, I mean, honestly, like, I think you got, after the Chamber, you got a month plus to really build some matches. So I think,
but you know what irritates me about what you just said? You told me after the first Raw we was going to have an idea where we was going. Then you told me after Rumble we was going to have an idea.
I didn't tell you that.
Yes, you was one of them. You said, we got time. It's only January. Dog, we're going to be in March before we have an idea what the second match is.
Yeah.
On the biggest show. Hey, serious. Cut that up. I want that reaction for when we don't know.
Got it.
So he can't say, I didn't say that. Yes, the hell you did.
We don't know where we're headed now because everybody dropping like flies. We got dudes flipping desks, getting herniated. Who
dropped outside? Who dropped outside of Braun Breaker? Who dropped? Braun wasn't in no championship match.
We don't know if Seth is going to be back.
Seth was already gone. Gone.
But we assumed that he would be back by now.
No, we didn't.
What that got to do?
We did.
Okay, cool. But Seth, so Seth and Braun, you lost one match. You lost one match out of a 10 to 12 match card. You lost one match. Why we don't know nothing else?
You know why, Corey? I just looked it up. The reason why we don't know anything else is because they still have over 3,000 tickets they need to sell for Elimination Chamber. That's why. Because they're not even close to being sold out right now. And I've looked at there are no Raws sold out between now and Mania. So that's why we don't know what's happening in Mania. Because they got to focus on selling seats every Monday and Friday night, and the 2 PLEs between now and then.
So what you telling me is
it's about money.
That our lovely world champion cannot sell out his own home.
Who?
I'll leave you with that.
That's why AJ. That's why they put AJ Lee in there. You gotta sell tickets.
I'll leave you with that. If Roman's gonna be there, the tickets are gone. That's just what it is. So
it is also not fully sold out.
Wait, Chambers not sold out yet?
Our tribal chief will be there.
Chambers not sold out. Over 3,000 tickets left. Raw Chicago's not sold out. I know Raw Memphis isn't sold out. Like, I was just looking up and they said they're not sold out.
I hope none of these shows sell out.
Right now is that we don't have any sold out, so they can build a storyline. they have to build week to week to sell seats week to week at this point. So right now our issue is it's a funding problem, and they don't care about the long-term story because they got to sell. Who cares if we haven't sold out Mania? We also haven't sold out Chamber, and we're not selling out Raws or SmackDowns.
I hope none of it sell out. They want to get greedy. I hope none of it sell out.
Yep,
Well,
the
from
writing
that
on the
perspective,
wall
I
is
think the prices are ridiculous that they can't sell a lot of these places.
Yeah.
The price and not the fans. We talked about that.
I mean, that was the issue with TKO before. We've had this discussion.
And they don't care. They don't seem to care.
And they have absolutely done that. So that's why we don't have an idea of what's happening, because they're trying to build week to week right now because they've got to sell seats week to week because nothing's sold out.
But it'll all sort itself out. Corey will just complain about anything. Just to
you've been saying that crap.
No, you just want to be disagreeable. You just want to be disagreeable. Can we just agree that Sol Ruka is amazing? Can we just bring that back?
Sol Ruka is amazing, and 3 out of the 4 people on this panel, 3 out of the 4 people on this panel can agree that you've been saying that crap since December. You've told me every week. Every week, we're gonna know the first the big show, the first Raw of the year. We're gonna know. We're gonna have some idea. Oh man, that was just Raw. When Rumble get here, we'll definitely know. Oh man, when the Chamber's over, we'll know. Come on, Billy.
Thank you, appreciate it. Happy Wednesday
I'll just
too.
throw this out here, Corey, so you and I can think. We can say yes. I think that if you can see that we're not selling out SmackDowns, we're not selling out Raws, we're not sold out of Mania, we haven't sold out an Elimination Chamber, and that's 2 weeks. Something big has got to happen. And I would not be surprised if we don't get a heel. Sol Ruka's not selling out an Elimination Chamber. She's not selling out a Raw. She's not selling out a SmackDown. I know y'all are like, woo, woo, woo about it, but the reality is she's not. But a Cody turn would.
Cody Turner would definitely.
Stop. Okay,
she got to go. She has to talk about.
We're going off the rails here. We're going off the rails here. I'd rather see
y'all
Oba.
Y'all can boo boo with or without me. Doesn't matter.
Cody.
Hey, listen. Put Oba on the card. And
first of all,
feed him somebody.
I've already told you there's no better time than this month for old Raheem to turn.
Black History Month. I mean, let's do this.
Well, with that being said, I'm going to get you guys out of here because now you're annoyed me. Now I'm going to go to bed. I've had enough. I've had enough of this conversation. Radio Raheem is not turning heel. He measures up to anybody. That they don't call him Raheem for nothing.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
That's what he said. He said it. But Brandy hasn't left them, so he must be doing something right. Shout out to Brandy.
That's for Brandy and Raheem to discuss. You got to stay out of the bedroom.
Exactly. Hey, listen.
I mean, he brought it up.
Don't be toxic, all right? Don't be toxic.
Oh God, not that.
Don't be toxic. That's funny. Yeah, but no, I'm gonna get you guys out of here. Great.
He'll have a Mania match, by the way, since he didn't have a Rumble match.
Who?
Kit Wilson. He'll be a Mania.
Oh, God.
He'll be one of the middle matches, but he'll be there.
Do you really think that they would put him on a Mania card unless it's like
he's one of the top? He's one of the
Feed
top.
Him to Gunther. Feed him to Gunther.
Listen, he's gonna be on the night before in a Andre the Giant over the top rope match. That's about as good as he's gonna get, dude. Like, let's be real.
Oh shoot! I mean, speaking of Andre the Giant, are they gonna put Melo on Mania, or is he gonna have to fight?
He needs to.
He needs to. He's got the belt. He's got
the strap, and he's been cooking.
I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Trick, but I think him and Ilya Dragunov would be a really good match. But we've seen it a lot, so I don't know what they'll do. But he has to be on the.
Throw Trick in there, make it a triple threat.
I mean, whoop that.
Yeah.
Whoop that.
Throw Trick in there, make it a triple threat.
I would love to see those
Mania the entrance alone.
Yeah.
We need those lemon pepper steppers at Mania. Yeah. Let's talk about it. But nah, I'm good. Dude. These kids are really coming in doing some work. I really like what these NXT kids are coming in and doing. So Jordan Grace is doing a great job. Amazing. Lash is doing pretty good.
Amazing.
But like to see Trick, Javon, and Oba come in and just command at their whatever they're trying to do. Like Trick coming in interrupting Drew McIntyre doesn't look like out of place. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
not at all.
I know somebody that really prefers, you know, the opposite sex, and saw a picture that I posted of Trick Wilson and was like, okay, like, you know, that's what we're doing right now. So
I just want
let's talk about the fact that Kofi's entrance, he's not even fighting. He came in into a smash match, but that's really all we've seen. And he's trending all over socials. The amount of people that are doing his entrance walk, going into everywhere, because he's it. Already, he's it.
I want the record to show. I want the record to show the villain called that man Trick Wilson, because he's still thinking about Kid.
I know you got me all messed up. You got me all messed up. See, that's why I got to end the show, because you got me
toxic behavior.
You got me. Yeah, you got me thinking toxicity.
I mean, we are Oba feminists here.
Yes, we is.
And we're done. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't. Anyway, make sure you guys don't have toxic people in your life. That's all I can tell you. Just don't.
My man's all flustered.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like I get it now. I understand, but it's just it's lost on me. It doesn't. It doesn't
meant for you.
You're freaking right. It's not meant for me.
Not meant for you.
It isn't, and it's not because like I'm a chauvinistic man that doesn't have like
you're too
open-minded.
It's not for you. You're too old.
Yeah,
the amount of Gen Z people that are buying Kit Wilson shirts and doing TikToks.
Yeah, but you're like you're old. You know, you're my age. Like I don't know why you drinking the Kool-Aid too. I don't know.
Because I might be old, but that doesn't make me old.
Yo,
I am.
Oh God.
It's literally Chuck and Billy all over again. That's all it is.
That's all it is. But at least it's not as cringe. That Chuck and Billy was cringe. That was trash. Yeah. So I mean,
it's the same story. But all right.
Yeah, it really is. Like I don't. But it's just toxic. You're toxic. It's just like, okay, I get it. That's your favorite word of the day. You saw that on Sesame Street, and like the word of the day is toxic. And you're like, oh, that's a great word. I'm going to use that every day now.
All the trending dialogues of the evolution, how different generations expect a man to be. And we talked about this offline. It's no different than Harry Styles. And I don't remember his name, the guy that plays Vecna. That is...
I don't watch Harry Styles. The only thing I watch of Harry Styles is his guest appearance on the Eternals movie. I don't get him. I don't get him either. Him. Like I don't, I just started using stories. Sirius is trying to get me to use Twitch. I just started putting like videos into stories. Like that's how far behind I am. I don't care. I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. So
that's toxic behavior. I need you to catch up.
It is
toxic. Can we start calling you Papa Jordan?
What's that?
Stop being so cringe.
You start calling you Papa?
You need to.
Papa?
No, Dylan? so you would like shout out to rest in peace to my dad. I'll be called Peepaw. That'll be my name when my kids have kids.
Peepaw villain.
So Peepaw. So you can call me that.
All right, look.
BF Peepaw. BF Peepaw.
Look, y'all. So this is when. So look, everybody that's tuned in, this is when all the rails. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with this.
Haven't been on the rails at all, Corey.
See the show, like the show, share the show. If you tune in next week looking for direction, we ain't gonna have it because Triple H ain't got it. So
we don't have to worry about that.
You don't have to worry about it. Exactly. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate it.
Somebody else is doing it.
But Stacey, get us out of here. Get us out of here. Don't be toxic.
It's been another great night. See us next week. I know Villain's going to talk about, we got great things happening next week. Exciting things. We got a guest, and I know he's going to tell us more about that. Follow on all of our socials, y'all. We are cooking. Come see us. Like, comment, share, and follow and subscribe. You'll love it. Night, fam.
Peace. Thank you so much. And then Sirius, thank you for letting me host.
You already know, big dog, man. It's your boy Sirius repping that 412 and the 703, man. It's such a privilege and absolute pleasure doing this show with these guys on tonight. My man Villain already alluded to it, man. Follow us, of course, on all our social media platforms. Thanks to our friends over at Nonsense and Deep Thoughts. AB and those guys, man. My man Corey, his new podcast called Bones to Life. It's a positive Christian spin on things. He's giving testimonies to people who have brought them self from out of a dark place into a positive place. So shout out there for doing that. My man Trev over at the Play Book Podcast. Looking forward to sharing the space with him. Villain, you know what I'm saying? Good job hosting, man. It's good to sit on the sideline and just chill for once, man. Appreciate you, man.
I got you, man. I got you. This is my show now. This is the Villain show. So just stay in the background. Make sure I'm like Shawn Michaels with the buttons. So when I end the show, just make sure you hit the button so I can fade out to black. But, thank you everybody for coming in. Shout out to Coach, shout out to AB, to all of our execs family. We're doing big things, get us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify. The shows will be up there pretty soon. I'm bad with that. Like I said, I'm like Shawn Michaels with the computer, so I'm trying to figure out how to make sure everything goes up there right. But listen, we're gonna have a great show next week. Next week we got a good friend of mine, John Giomino, coming in. He's gonna be our guest. Former photographer for WWE. He has a great story. He's been at that company for a very long time. So it'll be fun to have him in the boardroom with us, talking all things WWE and his history and what he's done. So looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll have Wicked Bitter with us next week too, as we're on the road to WrestleMania. And like I said, guys, follow us on all our socials. We're doing big things. We'll see you next week on the next round. Peace.